My GM called me. Landry called me. I was definitely, it was new, so it was definitely a little surprising, but kind of heard that it was going to happen, so I was kind of ready for it. But I was definitely excited to come here, come to a winning organization, and Ty was like the next person that called me, so I felt like he kind of had the inside scoop too. So, but those are the first two people that initially told me about the trade.
What was the conversation with Ty? How much celebrating was it?
He just was like, welcome. We've been talking about playing together for years. So, for it to actually come together and to actually happen, and, especially at a place like this, it's amazing. So, definitely excited.
How do you think you'll fit in?
I think I'll fit in great. I know a few of these dudes just from, playing basketball. I have a friend in Ty, so, he's going to get me acclimated, but from the dudes I met and the ones I knew from before, I think it'll be a seamless transition.
What is the most exciting aspect of coming to a team like this?
For me, is winning. Coming from Atlanta, we had down years, had good years, but here I think it's kind of expected to win, and that's something I would like to pride myself on because I would consider myself a winner. So. I think that would be the biggest thing that I'm excited for.
What do you expect the process of getting up to speed in Cleveland being like for you?
I think it'll be a little tough, especially since it's mid-season, learning the plays, learning, guys' tendencies and things like that. So that might take a while, but as far as the game of basketball, it's the same, no matter where you're at. So, the fundamental principles will be the same, but just learning the system. And like I said, guys' tendencies, what they do and don't like to do, I think that'll be the hardest, thing for me to learn.
Do you anticipate it being more difficult on offense or defense?
I think it'll be the same for both. You spend most of your time, 50-50 on offense and defense, so it's kind of hard to say which one will be harder. But like I said, I think it'll just take a little time, and playing to definitely speed up the process a little more.
Kobe and Kenny have emphasized the relationship piece. How important is that, just outside of the basketball stuff, for you to kind of gain relationship with the guys that you don't?
I think it's huge. I think if you have, friendships and relationships off the court, it becomes, that much easier to play on the court. So, having those relationships, being able to, talk about not only basketball, but about life to your teammates, from my experience, that helps a lot.
You've mentioned winning a couple times already. But since the trade happened, everyone's been talking about how you can help this team win. Mm-hmm. How can joining a winning team help you as a player?
It's just a mentality. I think when you come into a game expecting to win, and you come into a game with guys who expect the same thing, I think it brings the best out of you. So I think that would be the thing that helps me the most, and the thing that I could kind of bring to the team as well is just the mentality of trying to help to win.
This team is also known for its defensive identity. We're known coming out of college as someone who prided themselves on that end of the floor. How does reacclimating on the defensive end on a team that has that kind of identity help you as well?
I think it'll be great. I think it'll be fun. I kind of hated going against Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, going against them. So, having them behind me on defense would definitely be, a lot better than going against them, so I'm excited for that.
And we've talked a little bit about the Ty Jerome relationship, but he's playing to a different caliber than he was, and even in college, and Ken Atkinson has mentioned that as well. To be able to play with him on this stage while he's at the top of his career so far, what does that mean for you guys?
It's amazing. Like I said, we had these conversations about playing together, and one of the things he would always say is he wasn't good enough yet. And I'm happy to see him play well because I always thought he was really talented, and I always felt like a lot of people doubted him just from his profile and how he looks. So so I'm really happy for my guy, and excited to play with him for sure.
What have these last 48-ish hours been like for you?
It's been busy. Flying from Atlanta to here, had to do physicals and things like that. But I'm here now, and excited to get to work.
Is there a particular aspect of your game that you're most looking forward to showcasing here on your new team?
Not anything specific. I'm just looking to bring my skill set, offense and defense to this team. They're already doing good without me, and I'm just trying to help improve what they already got going on.
And is there something that you want the fans to know? Like, what should the fans know about you as a new member of the Cavaliers?
I'm gonna play hard every night. I'm gonna give it my all. You never got to worry about my effort. I'm gonna be ready to go every night.
Your positional versatility has been something that's been brought up when they talk about you. Do you see yourself as more of a 3 or a 4 at this point?
I'm a player. I don't have a position. If I'm on the court, I can make plays. I don't really like to define myself to, a 3 or 4.
You have spent most of your career as a starter in Atlanta, and this year you primarily came off the bench. Do you have a preference as far as that goes?
No, I have no preference. Like I said, if I'm on the court, whether it's starting, coming off the bench, I feel like I can make an impact. And like I said, you already had a good thing going, so I'm not trying to mess any other vibes or anything up. I'm just trying to help. And, wherever Kenny sees fit for me, that's what I'm trying to do.
What about the mechanics of moving mid-season? Like, how do you stay with Ty? Do you have a hotel? how long before you start actually looking for a place to live?
I'm in a hotel for now. I don't want to stay there for too long, but I probably will have to. But I'm sure Ty wouldn't mind me sleeping over a couple nights, so I'll probably have to do that. But it's definitely tough, especially in the middle of the season. But a lot of guys do it, so I can ask for advice from a few dudes for sure.
You mentioned not trying
This
to
is the
mess
last
things
question.
up, joining the team that is the top seed in the Eastern Conference.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is the mindset? What is the approach to blending into that?
Really just trying to, see what they do. I think that's the biggest thing. Like I said, it's going to take a little while for me to, get acclimated and see what guys' tendencies and things are. But like I said, I'm just trying to bring my skill set to the team. I'm not trying to take anyone's skill set away or, stop anyone from doing what they already been doing. I'm just trying to add what I do, and hopefully that makes us a lot better.